Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mountain Lake Journal. I'm Tom Halleck. This week, Governor Kathy Hochul is calling on President Biden and his administration to address the growing number of migrants seeking shelter and aid in New York.
I do believe we have a moral imperative to help these new arrivals. But to level with New Yorkers, there does not appear to be a solution to this federal problem anytime soon. This crisis originated with the federal government, and it must be resolved through the federal government.
In a letter sent to President Biden last week, the governor is calling on the administration to provide significant financial assistance to New York City and New York State. Mayor Eric Adams is projecting the city will spend about $12 billion to help the 100,000 migrants who have arrived there in the past year. New York State has budgeted $1.5 billion, and Governor Hochul says that could jump to $4.5 billion next year. And Hochul is asking for expedited work authorization for the migrants to connect them to businesses with jobs. The governor is asking for a waiver of the federal 6-month waiting period before the migrants are allowed to seek employment. And in her live stream address last week, Hochul also said she won't require counties outside of New York City to accept newly arrived migrants.
We cannot and will not force other parts of our state to shelter migrants.
Over the weekend, the Biden administration pushed back on the criticism, with Homeland Security Secretary Mayorkas returning letters citing ways the city and state can improve their day-to-day operations handling the crisis. And according to WCBS TV in New York, Mayorkas offered the mayor 11 potential shelter sites outside of the city, against the governor's wishes. Most are downstate, but one, the airport in the town of Messina, is in the North Country. The supervisor in Messina says no one has told her that the town-owned airport is being considered, and the chair of the County Board of Legislators says he sees a lot of potential problems if the Messina airport is chosen to host asylum seekers from New York City.
Language barrier is going to be huge. We just don't have the resources. They get sick. Medical facilities aren't prepared. It's just a list that keeps going on and on and on. Where that came from or originated or whose idea, I have no idea. But I know the Messina community is not willing to accept it. I know St. Lawrence County is not willing to accept it.
North Country Congresswoman Elise Stefanik also issued a statement saying that a bipartisan coalition of elected officials in St. Lawrence County oppose using the airport as a site to house migrants. Stefanik saying the North Country is not a sanctuary city.